Hi, this is Mike Hermans from the University of Arizona, and this is a quick video to show you how to add gauges on myRAINge log. Just got to make sure you're logged in and then click on the Gauges button to bring up your gauge dashboard. Once you're there, click on Add Gauge. And on this page, you'll see that there's quite a bit of information to add to describe your gauge. So we'll first enter a name, and then we'll skip down to the location. You can add in the latitude and longitude if you know it, or you can navigate to the location on a map. Scroll in here, double click to drop a pin, it'll add in the latitude and longitude. Then you're going to want to add a little bit of descriptive information here. Just describe the gauge type and where it's maybe located near a road or on a fence post. Then under preferences here too, you have the option to have your gauge display on a public map or not. You can turn this on or off. You can always change your mind later. Right now this is set to displaying only the gauge location and observations. If you also want to have the images you take at the site or descriptions and comments, you can also turn that on or off, and you can change your mind later. And then finally, we're going to want to add our first observation to set up the gauge. And so you can set up the gauge and save it now, and then, but at some point you're actually going to have to zero out the gauge. And so this is the first observation, so the date that you set the gauge up, and then the first level here. And so this is typically 0 if the gauge is empty, or you've got it zeroed out to a level that you're going to measure from. And so this is important to actually have set, because every subsequent observation you make is going to add to this level. So if the gauge is at 0, your next observation will add to this, and it'll be the total cumulative precipitation between this date and then the next. So if everything is good on this page, click Add Gauge. And then you can see your gauge on its own page, and then also on your gauges dashboard. You can always go back and change any of the data that you just set here by clicking on Settings and Edit. Thanks for watching.